I have a first period bet, I have a total, and I have 3 -1s. To check out the entire show, hit the link at the bottom of the page. It's available exclusively on odds.com. With that being said, let's attack this Saturday card. I picked 4 games that I'm going to be rolling with. First off, 7 p.m. Eastern, Florida Panthers, 3-0-1, 1-0-1 on the road at Detroit Red Wings, 2-5-1, 2-2-0 at home. We're at Little Caesars Arena in Detroit, Michigan. Those of you who've worked with me for more than just this year know that I often bet Detroit Red Wings first periods at big plus lines. I believe Jeff Blashill is a motivator, and we always get these big plus lines. I just think teams come into Detroit into a sleepy building now. I know all the buildings are sleepy now, but against a team that they don't get up for. And I haven't bet them yet this year. I've been watching them very closely. 2 games ago against Dallas, a huge first period plus line would have cashed. And I'm going to start betting them. I'm going to start moving on them. And it's really my belief in Blashill. And I like doing it after lopsided losses for them. So I'm going to be doing that here. Let's start with the goaltending situation. We don't know if it's Driedger or Bobrovsky, but Driedger's outplaying Bobrovsky at this point. Bobrovsky's 2-0-0, 3.33 goals against average, 879 save percentage. Driedger 1-1-1, but 1.92 goals against average, 934 save percentage. For the Red Wings, it will be Thomas Greiss will be in that 0-4-1, 3.04 goals against average, 899 save percentage. The Panthers' special teams have been good. Well, the power play has been good, which is what we expected from them. Any team with Barkov and Huberdeau on it is going to have a nice power play. 25% they're hitting at. Their penalty killing's at 71.4%. The Red Wings' power play is hitting just at 14.8%. Their penalty killing is at 72%. Let's take a quick look at the market here in this spot. Detroit opening up as plus 145 dogs. We see 145 at the minimum, and it goes up to plus 155 depending on where you shop. From a totals standpoint, we see sixes right across the board, a slightly juiced to the under. And I want to play unders with Detroit, but I want to take unders with Detroit against really good hockey teams when Detroit will have to play in almost a trap-like defense. And I'm not certain that they will be doing that here against the Panthers, so I'm going to be staying off of this total. Let's talk a little bit more about the Panthers. They're coming off their first loss of the season, 3-2 in a shootout at Columbus. We were on Columbus on the -1 line. We got the push there. 2013 Toronto Maple Leafs third-round draft pick, Carter Verhaeghe, is getting a massive opportunity playing on that first line with Alexander Barkov and Anthony Duclair. He scored 9 goals and 4 assists in 52 games last year for the Lightning in a limited role in his rookie season. He also got 2 assists. He played in 8 playoff games and got himself engraved in the Stanley Cup. Verhaeghe has, the third-round pick in 2013. He had a couple seasons where he started in the ECHL and moved up to the AHL. In the AHL, he was able to score. He's just 25, and he's earned this opportunity. He's earned it, and he's looking good so far this year. 4 goals, 2 assists, and 6 points in this 4 games that they've played. And if he can step up, because I can trust Duclair, and even when Duclair is not scoring, he's got size, veracity, and toughness. Verhaeghe has to score on this line. And if he does step up and become a top 6 forward, it will help this Panthers team immensely. The second thing they desperately need is Alexander Wenberg to step up as a second-line centerman. The Jackets gave up on him. He's a first-round pick. There's times where you watch him when you think he's got a ton of skill and potential, and there's other times where he's sort of invisible out there because he's one of those players who isn't physical enough. So when he's not scoring, he's not imploring his will on the D. He's not forechecking with a vengeance. He's not creating space for other players. He doesn't do enough if he's not scoring. If those 2 guys step up, this team will be better than I anticipate, but I do not expect them to make the playoffs, and I will try my luck at fading them throughout the season. Detroit Red Wings are coming off their 4th straight loss, 7-3 at Dallas, after losing 2 games in ugly fashion against the Blackhawks. The Wings came back and looked good in their first game against the Stars, losing 2-1 in overtime. Their last game Saturday night was disappointing. It couldn't be Saturday night. Their last game, because it had to be, The last game on Wednesday night was disappointing. Thursday night. Disappointing. 7-3 loss at Dallas on Thursday night. 7-3 loss. It was a step backwards. Blashill was very, very upset. There was a couple signs, though, that were hopeful. They were down 4-1 to a tough defensive team in the Stars, and they came back and made it 4-3. Obviously, the Stars pulled away. Tyler Bertuzzi has 8 points and 3 power play goals to start the season, and he's looked really good with Dylan Larkin. Jeff Blashill runs a tight ship. I expect this Wings team to come out angry and hungry early. I like the way Bertuzzi and Larkin look. I like Mantha on the second line with Bobby Ryan. I think there's potential for this team to cash some big first periods of plus money for us. And I'm going to go for it here. It's not available yet. Right now, money's going to be coming in consistently on Florida, and that first period will get juicier and juicier. It'll be available tomorrow morning, Saturday morning. That's how I'm getting my card started. Detroit Red Wings first period.